Hey, y'all wanna know a meme? The money making method at the end of this video is better GP an hour than the money making method at the end of my last video. Speaking of my last video, which was money making for high levels, you guys loved that video. Heck man, that got a lot of traction, dude. So I thought, what else but to follow it up with a video but for mid levels, and heck me dude, there's so many more money makers for medium levels than there are high levels. So today I have like 20 money making methods, but I'm only going to mention some of them because I've already done videos on them, but others I haven't done videos on them, so I'll be covering those briefly. So once again, this video is going to have a similar structure to my previous video, best high level money makers. I'm going to go through money makers for mid level accounts, which is most of you guys, I'm pretty sure, because that's what I heard in some of the comments from last video. So as a general rule, these methods you can do them if you've got less than 80 in all your stats, and will limit the gear cost to 20 mil per money maker. So it should be pretty doable. Now, if I've already covered a money making method in a different video, I won't cover it too much. I'll just mention it and then refer you to the other video. That way we don't waste any time in this video. With that being said, welcome and let's get started with this massive list. Holy guacamole, look at this guy, too pro for you noob. Damn right he is, look at this dude. Alright, anyway, so let's start off with something fun. And last time I didn't cover this, but let's duo some bandos, or dolo this method is called. You can do this with another person, but I'm gonna do it with myself because I'm lonely. Alright, so I've got my main here in his best mid-level gear. So I've got the God's D-hide and a blowpipe with rune darts and snakeskin boots. And my ult is just wearing Barrow's gear and a DFS to tank with a BGS for spec weapon. Let's not waste time, let's head straight to Bane Deuce. So I genuinely don't know like how many kills now I can expect in this sort of gear. It shouldn't be that bad. The main roles here, my ult will be tanking, obviously, and then my main will just be doing as much DPS as possible with the blowpipe, because the blowpipe absolutely shreds bandos. And I'll do this for however long the trip lasts, probably about half an hour. That way I can estimate how much money I make in 1 hour. I don't know where my ult is. Where is my ult? What the heck is, oh my gosh, where is he? So yeah, this gear is nowhere near maxed, and I also have bring pot share since it only requires level 80 and 81 and 84 mage. That's not that high level. Now that my ult is here with no run energy, I guess it's time to go in. Ouch, you Mr. Wolf. Look at me with every single god item. I'm gonna be invincible in here. Where's my dong, dude? What the heck? Dong, that's more like it. Alrighty, we're ready to go in. And just so you guys know, I shall not be using Rigor because I don't consider that a mid-level prayer because it costs like 55 mil. So I'll be using Eagle Eye, but I do count Piety as a mid-level prayer. Because you just need a 70 prayer and a quest for it. So my ult will be using Piety. Otherwise, let's heck and find a clear world and then go in. It's pudding time. Boost potion, bam. In he goes. Oh yeah, the boss didn't even spawn yet. Oh, there he is. And let's get started. Shank. A mighty fine first kill, if I might say so myself. Rune Schlong sword. I'm sort of surprised at how like pretty okay this actually is in terrible Barrow's gear and not like Armadillo and Justicia. Hold up. A loop half of a key. A loop half of a key. That's like the mid-level luck coming in. That guy's famous YouTuber. Been found, boys. Have been found. Oh my goodness, what a beast. Oh, the no bounce about to spawn. Oh heck, I've been just got punched in the face. Hey, I'm just saying, I haven't actually messed up on my ult yet. My main hasn't been punched in the face yet. Oh, 63 with the BGS halfway through the kill. I see how it is. Oh, of course. A nice tooth half to complete that loop half from earlier. Perfect. Alrighty, it's been a half an hour. Let's get out of here. Okie dokie, let's summarize bandos. So, what the heck? Attention? No, thank you. So, if you get about 15 kills now, you'll get 2 mil profit now. Oh, Genie. Pledging XP. Yes, success. Now, my main got 10 kills right here in that half an hour, and my ult got 3 kills, meaning 13 kills in half an hour total. Meaning, if I was there for a full hour, I would get 26 kills an hour. With that many kills now, you'll be scoring just below 3.5 mil GP per hour. That's total. So if you're duoing with someone else, you'd have to split that in half. So you'd be making a maximum of like 2 mil each per hour, but more like 1.75. So that's pretty fun. Now, I do have to mention Zamorak is the same, if not better, GP profit an hour, but I'm not including it in this video because I included it in my last video, so you can go watch that if you want. Now, what's next? Something more unusual. Not gonna lie, I might just be about to waste like all of my money, but this method is old, but you know what? We're gonna give it a try. I don't know if it's profitable anymore. If it isn't profitable, we'll cut to me losing all my money. Oh goodness, what have I done? So I'm gonna test this for like 20 minutes. because apparently it's profit, but I don't know, I doubt that. Coming to the end of the 184 crystal keys, and I have, oh my goodness, I hate these runes. So we need to make 3.8 mil back. Are we going to? I don't know, let's find out. The moment of truth, everything is sold. We need to make more than 3854k. Ugh. Oh goodness, abort! Crystal keys are terrible, boys, don't do crystal keys! Let's move swiftly on. Now, next on the list is a spooky wilderness boss. Now, I have covered this boss in a video before, but he's the one that I know and the one that I'm going to showcase real quick. Better go PK straight away. So the gear is pretty mid-level. This Figuro's chainmace is only 3 mil right now. And yeah, any of this you don't have, you just downgrade it, but like, this is pretty mid-level stuff. Along with a BGS, because you're mid-level and you can't afford a Dragon Warhammer. Now, this is Vetion using a safe spot, so let me just grab his attention. There he is. We just take him right here, and you pull him on over here, and bam, he is safe spotted. Alright, let me just see if I won't mess this up. Yeah, it's pretty simple not to mess up. There we kill his puppies. Anyway, like I was saying, I have done a full video on Vetion, if you'd like to check that out. You can solo him, you can, as long as you have this Figuro's chainmace, you just destroy him. Everything else doesn't matter. So you just hit him once from that tile, then twice from this tile, and then you just go right back over here. Oh, 70, oh my goodness. Another 70. Then when his dogs come, you just have to go over here to let his dogs come get you. This mace destroys, and it's only 3 mil. But when I did this, it's about 2 mil per hour, and it's very easy to solo. Anyway, I'm gonna test this for half an hour just for your guys' entertainment. See if I get PK'd. Bam, Samfuse Serum's first kill, easy. And then if you want to skip the spawn time, you can just hop. And if you want to speed this up even more, you can use a second account to lure a second kill into place while you're killing the first world. So if I had an alt account, it would already have this Vetion lured by the time I finished the last world. Cannonballs, Dragon Bones, heck yeah, 224k. Oh yeah, Dragon 2H, we getting the bonk loot, my dude. Hold up, Grimy Runner. Grimy Runners? Dude, that's a 700k drop. Oh my goodness. And there's the final kill, some Chaos Runes. Alright, I didn't get PK'd the whole time. I must say though, I did see a PK, but he just didn't get me. Okay, so that was half an hour of Vetion, and as you can see, I got 1.7 million loot. But this is a 700k drop, so if you took away this 700k drop, I'd have 1 mil and half an hour, so 2 mil an hour. It doesn't seem that off, you know what I mean? So if you take away the 700k drop, I'll be left with 1 mil and half an hour, so 2 mil an hour. So next we have making adamant bars. Let me just price check my cost right now. My total cost is 3816, and this is an hour's worth, but let me just dump these coins in here. Now this does require 70 smithing, but you could totally do this with steel bars, which requires a lot less of a requirement, or you can do runite bars, which is slightly more GP an hour. So doing addy bars is about 700k GP an hour with a coal bag. If you don't have a coal bag, it's not worth doing. Like, this method is really bad if you don't have a coal bag, but if you have a coal bag, then hey, you do it, it's pretty good, 700k an hour, and you're getting smithing XP, and you're profiting, which is like pretty rare thing to say. Now steel bars is also 700k an hour, or it's slightly less, and again, it does require a coal bag. If you don't have a coal bag, then this GP an hour is like cut in half. So addy and steel are pretty similar. Runite on the other hand is about 850k GP an hour, but obviously it's got some really high requirements on it. That of course being 85 smithing, which is pretty hefty. Anyway, I'm gonna do this for an hour or just under, and I will get right back to you. Okie dokie. So it has been a little over an hour because I'm a tad slow, so I had to give the little dwarf boys a little bit more money. But we are done. Bam. Make me my addy bars immediately. Thank you very much. Alright. So how much did I spend on this again? Just over 3.8 mil. Where are my addy bars? There they are. Give me my addy bars. I nearly ran out of coin money, so I had to put some more in there. Alright, give me. Oops. If you can note these for me, that'd be sweet. Let's price check these. Are we ready? So I spent 3816k. Boom. Okay, so this is an 800k profit minus the stamina, so that's minus 50k, and minus the coffer cost, that's another 80k. So that's more 670k pure profit, which is decent. So steel bars might be a tad better for me, but I did instant buy those ores that I used, and you could totally sell these overnight for more than what they're worth. Hey, look, they sold for more. So there you go, solid money making method. Now, an exciting money making method that I actually look forward to doing. Oh goodness, it is an oldie but goodie. But this time it's exciting because I'm in garbage gear. So because you're poor, you cannot afford a necklace of anguish, and you cannot afford an imbued heart. So you've got fuller rims, a trident, a book of darkness, heck yeah, and then just a blowpipe, and you got to use all of this to kill Zora. So let's do a trip of a med level gear Zora. I haven't done Zora by actually like switching between mage and range in so long, but I'll be fine. And again, we're not going to use rigor because we're too poor and we couldn't afford rigor because you're a med level. So we'll be using Mystic, Might, and Eagle Eye, even though Augury isn't that expensive. Alrighty, let's go. You mage this phase, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Look at that. I just knew he was gonna be maging next. Also, we have Venge because we can still get Venge. That's not too high level, but you could totally do it without Venge. And the first kill is dead. And I used one piece of food the entire kill. Chaos Runes, Zoro skills, yum yum yum. Alright, let's do this full trip. Look at clean 1900 KC. I'm gonna lie, right? I thought this was harder doing the hybriding, but I'm actually not doing that bad. And I'm like sort of memorizing when to switch and when not to. I'm doing pretty good. He says as he walks into a cloud of venom. Hello, can I get a Tanzanite Fang? Damn it. Yoked, that's no Tanzanite Fang. Phew, this is so easy. I'm getting like the same kills I would if I was using a twisted mode, dude. I can probably do another kill. Dude, I am like so semi-okay at Zora when I'm hybriding. It's not even that bad. Okay, so that was 5 kills in 12 minutes. 5 kills, 12 minutes. Yeah, that comes out about right. I'm getting just below 2-minute kills plus the start time of each kill. Then plus the bank time. So we'll say 5 kills in 13 minutes because by the time you've banked and got back. So this would mean I'm getting 23 kills per hour in this setup. This is without an imbued heart. That's really decent considering I don't have a imbued heart. If you had an imbued heart, you'd be getting, because you just straight up have a higher max hit with mage, so you'd be getting like at least 1 or 2 extra kills an hour. And so getting 20 kills an hour at Zora in this setup is about 1.7 mil profit. So because I was getting 23 kills, it's going to be closer to 2 mil an hour profit. So this is super decent, like 1.5 to 2 mil an hour in this pretty garbage gear. That's profit, that is. That's including the cost of everything. And again, I've done Zora videos before, so you can go back and look at some Zora videos, though those ones are with a twisted bow and not with a hybrid setup. It's just this setup is cheaper and more effort because you have to switch. Now next, I'm going to bring you a rapid fire of very similar money making methods because they're all to do with dragons. Now I'm not going to mention Vorkath because I did Vorkath last video and I've done a 10-hour loop from Vorkath, so you can go watch that if you want. But some dragons that I've never made a video on. Let's get started. Dude, are you seeing this setup? Oh my goodness. I got that Torax. This setup is so goofy, it's so medium level, I'm going to die. Oh no, got a follower. Hello. Okay, so we're going to be doing some skeletal wyverns. I'm going to do them for half an hour, or that's like maybe 2 or 3 trips, I don't know. So we're assuming we've got like a 20 mil budget on gear, so we've got a whip, that's like 2 mil, 2 mil on the Fury, 3 mil on the DFS, 3 mil Berserker Ring, and everything else is not too much. Got that Torax, 200k pop, and a Dragon Mace for the special attack because we're just that good. And I'm not even rocking the Fire Max case because you're medium level, you're not maxed. Therefore, you can only use a normal Fire cave, but not a maxed one. Right, so from back in my days of doing skeletal wyverns a lot, I remember that you use about 2 doses of this per trip and like 3 prep bots. So yeah, we'll do this for half an hour and then I will get back to you with the loot munions. Is this charged? Here it is. That's a plus right there. Oh goodness, there's noobs everywhere. Also, FYI, this is assuming because you're medium level, you definitely can't afford a Dragon Hunter Lance or a Dragon Hunter Crossbow. But then also ranging wyverns is absolute garbage. You shouldn't do it. It's terrible GP now. Meleeing is by far way better. By far way better. By far way better. So we'll just be using Piety and Preserve. And okay, half an hour. Let's go. Oh wait, we gotta unleash the special attacks. Damn it, harder. Yes, a 46. Heck yeah. Oh man, I hit garbage. Right, Dragon Mace, don't let me down. 0. I'm so upset. It's been 11 minutes. I've already completed my first trip. I'm just gonna partially kill this guy, then I'm gonna bank and come right back. 3 run RC. Heck yeah, that's a good drop. I shan't lie. 30 minutes have just about been up, so I'm gonna go bank, grab all of the cost that I have used, and then price check the loot, and then I'll give you the average loot from like calculated average kill profit, from the average profit per kill and all that. But hold on, let's get my profit out of the way first. Okie dokie. So I did manage to get 36 kills in that half an hour, which would give me a total of like what, 72 kills an hour. That's about right when I did this back in the day. Now my costs come to 82k. I actually didn't use that many prayer pots because I got a few back from the loot. So 82k cost, and also is 600k in loot. So that means I made 520k in this half an hour, so just over a mil in 1 hour. This is in garbage gear, and it's really AFK, so you can do this on multiple accounts if you wanted to, or if you just wanted to AFK, it's an easy 1 mil an hour. So there you go, skeletal wyverns. Depending on what you actually get, it can be anywhere between like 700k to 1.2 mil an hour if you land any dragon plate legs or anything. So yeah, solid money making method. Now, On to the next dragon. Alright, next in the quickfire dragon list is, maybe you can guess, I don't know, brutal black dragons. And because you're a noob with low levels, again, you're using and abusing a blowpipe because that's basically the best weapon in the game, and it's like 3 mil or something. How much is it? Yeah, 3.8 mil. So we've got this loaded fully with scales and darts, addy darts to be precise. And we're using extended super anti-fires, and we're using divine range potions. Wait a second. There we go, much better. I forgot you only need normal extended anti-fires. You don't need super for brutal black dragons. And I forgot my house tabs, but it's alright, I got them now. We're gonna do this for half an hour with a blowpipe. Now, obviously, I've done this method before with a twisted bow. I've made a video on it, but never done it with a blowpipe. Blowpipe has a really high cost. I'll be using Eagle Eye because rigor is expensive. And if you can afford it, a dragon hunter crossbow with diamond bolts, I believe, would be a lot better. But because we're cheap and we're mid-level, we're using a blowpipe. Now, I'll come back to you in a half an hour. It's the last dragon we've done. It's coming up to half an hour now. Just gimme. All of the loot minions is in the bank. Oh, perfect. Just enough room. Alrighty. Let me pull out the cost, show you that, then pull out my loot, and then we'll get some averages going. Okie dokie. So we got 25 kills in a half an hour, so we'll probably get 50 kills an hour. Well, in 1 hour, I'd get 50 kills. And if you're using average kill profit, like profit per kill, that would be about 1 mil an hour, which is pretty solid. But let's see how much I got. So in half an hour, I used 67k worth of stuff plus the blowpipe stuff. So that means I used 257k total cost. That is hefty, dude. That's heckin' hefty. And we got 650k in loot. So that means nearly 400k profit in half an hour, meaning 800k total profit an hour if you did this for a whole hour. But bear in mind that I didn't get any dragon plate legs, but once you get those averages and you start getting like those big chunky drops like dragon plate legs and dragon dart tips and stuff, you'll be getting about 1 mil an hour in pretty garbage gear. We're not done with dragons or this blowpipe yet. Nearly done with the dragons. One more blowpipe method, then we're moving on to a magic method. Next, we're gonna head to the wilderness. Oh my goodness. Look at this dude. Wait, hold up. Hey, get back here. Where you going? He's running. He's on the move. Hey, nice gear, man. Oh, he's so cute. Alright, anyway, you probably thought this method is absolute garbage, but I'll have you know that it absolutely is not. So this is what I did to get all of my hard clues for when I did 300 hard clues. I killed green dragons with the Ring of Wealth imbued, but I'm not using that at the moment because I am mid-level, and therefore I cannot afford a Ring of Wealth imbued. I need to save the money by having a Ring of Life. And so again, because we're poor, I'm using the Eagle Eye, but I am using Divine Range pots. I don't need to use Preserve. Oh my goodness, what a noob. I've forgotten my heckin' cannonballs. I truly am a mid-level noob. So starting with 1k cannonballs, and we also have a full blowpipe with addy darts and scales. Now, like I said, these are really good for hard clues. One of the best ways to get hard clues. Back when I did these for hard clues, these green dragons were 1.3 mil an hour, including the cannon cost, so it's pretty damn solid. And of course, we've got the looting bag to loot the stuff, more stuffs. You have to be pretty damn fast. Now I am getting noted dragon bones, which just means I have to bank less often, and banking doesn't take that long because of the burning amulet, so the noted dragon bones won't make too much of an impact, but they're definitely going to up the GP an hour a little bit. Oh my goodness, that green dragon got destroyed. I'm in a very laggy Australian world because all these worlds were taken. Anyway, I'm going to do this for half an hour, see how it goes, and then we've got one more dragon method, and then we're moving on to some beefy methods. First trip went pretty spot on. Why have I got Varrock tabs in my inventory? Those are meant to be house tabs. Oh well, it'll do. So about 140 cannonballs per trip is about what works, and that trip took me 9 whole minutes. 47 kills in that trip. Oof. Take those, get some house tabs out. Alrighty, next trip. Bam, bam, that's the last dragon we killing today. Beepity, boopity, let's go idity. So that should be like 28 minutes, but by the time I bank, it'll be like half an hour, so it's fine. So, the cost. Now my calculations back like 2 years ago, this was 1.3 mil an hour, but that was with slightly better gear. But I don't know, let's see, let's pull out the cost. You know what, awesome Castle was music already. So my cost was, doesn't look too bad actually. Oh wait, and a burning amulet, I nearly forgot. And so I was using Void, because Void is definitely the best at green dragons, because they have really low defense. But you can totally use like non-elite Void, or just like Dehide. Anyway, so the cost here, I used all of this in half an hour of green dragons thing. Alright, 210k. Damn, that scale cost has really killed the profits. So 545k, take away 210k, leaves us with 335k GP per half hour, so times that by 2. It's 670k, but like I said, I tested just under half an hour, so it's probably closer to 700k an hour. And if you had better gear like a Necklace of Anguish and Archer's Ring, and if you're on a world that wasn't Australian and laggy, then you'd probably be getting closer to 800k, 900k an hour. Anyway, so green dragons is pretty AFK, pretty solid, very good hard clues. If you don't do that for hard clues, it's pretty good. Okay, now we have to gear up in mage, and Ooh, this is one of my favorite methods. I did this next method for a very, very long time, and I don't remember how much GP an hour it is, so I'm gonna be learning just as much as you. Yoink. No, I'm gonna cry. I just banked my inventory. Y'all like my rune med helm? It really reinforces the mid-level setup, right? Anyway, since we're a mid-level setup and we can only have 20 mil worth of gear, we're not using an imbued heart again. Again, if you had an imbued heart, this method would be a lot better because you just have a straight higher max hit. Anyway, slap. So this gear setup, the most expensive thing we've got is Trident of the Swamp, and the other expensive thing is a Din's Bulwark for tanking PKs. If you don't have this, use an Elysian. If you don't have that, just buy a Din's Bulwark. It's just better. So if PKs come, you just say no. Needs a spooky music, dude. Other than that, we've got an occult necklace because it gives you plus 10% magic damage, which is OP, and a heck load of brews so that you do not die, because dying up here is very, very a thing. Look at all these mark tiles. Oh my goodness, spooky boy. So we're running on up to lava dragons, and you're darn right if I'm using a ring of wealth imbued, because these things, lava dragons, are amazing at dropping elite clues. What do I risk? A whole lot of nothing. Sweet. Maroon med helm. So yeah, I did this for elite clues. If you have a friend or friend, I don't have any friends, or you have an alt account, you can totally dolo these lava dragons. It makes it slightly faster, or makes it nearly 2 times faster. Oh damn it, wasn't meant to have this open closed. So you want to have this closed because you need to grind up the lava scales. And again, I have the Wilderness Elite Diary done, so my lava dragon bones are being noted. But if you're medium level, I would argue just bury them, because burying lava dragon bones on this isle gives a whole lot more XP than if you buried them just elsewhere. So I would just bury them. Oh goodness, the man, he's blood blitzing me. Me. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna die. Oh my goodness, that was horrific. Do not ever embarrass yourself like that ever again. Oh my heckin' giggly googly gosh, how terrible was that? I'm going to die. Ooh, Onyx Bolt tips 100k drop right there. We're doing that gear, making mad stacks. What about you, huh? What are you doing in that gear? Been busted, boys. He knows who we are. Oh heck, I've been poked. Good evening. Oh damn it, he's left. I couldn't even troll up all over him. Gosh darn it.
Salut, je m'appelle Ingrid. Enchantée. Hi.
Ah yes, je m'appelle Jake E. Time's up. Boys, I'm going to France at the end of September, so I gotta get practicing, dude. But anyway, before we go to France, we gotta go to the bank because the half an hour is up. That was a slick transition, if I do say so myself. I actually ran over by like 2 minutes, so it's actually been like 32 minutes. It's fine. Whee! Now I'll pull out the cost, because the only cost I actually use is 1 stamina dose, which I'm not counting because I can't bother to count that. But mainly the trident charges. A bing bang boom. So we got 340k in trident costs. Pew pew. Throw that back in the trident. Bam. Oh, hold on. And the bones. So that's 850k. Take away 350k equals 520k profit in half an hour. So that's over $1 million an hour. Plus elite clues trance. So yeah, it's easily over $1 million an hour in garbage gear. If you had an imbued heart, you would do even better. So yeah, this is at least $1 million an hour and really, really good for elite clues scrolls. I really want to do a full 10 hours of lava dragons separately in a separate video because I haven't done them yet. Now we're done with dragons. We're closing in on the 11 mil per hour method. Don't worry, that's near the end. So how about a skilling method and then one last boss method, and then we'll get to the final, what's it called, money making method. Alright, look at me, I'm in the grooviest of gear. So red chin chompers, and if you have the level, black chin chompers. I'm going to be covering red chin chompers because they're slightly more medium level in my opinion. I don't know why I teleported here, I need to go to the Fellow Hills. Now it does require the hard Western Province diary, and yeah, this is quite chill. This is quite a chill method. I did this all the way to 99 and made like 70 mil on the process back in the day. So I'm going to do this for like half an hour and then I'll get back to you how many chin chompers I got. Half an hour has been just about up. Let me just collect up all these traps. So this was half an hour, so if you did this for an hour you get twice as many chin chompers. So maths. That's price you get. So in half an hour, nearly 400k in red chins. Nice. This is a low effort method, so if you did this for an hour you'd get nearly 800k in chins, like 776k, and black chin chompers are just even more, so it's up to like 1.3, 1.4, or if you put in loads of effort it could be even higher. Black chin chompers is an honorable mention if you have 73 73, 73, I'm pretty sure it's 73. Yeah, 73 black chin choppers. Dude, for this method, I need to acquire the pinnacle of med-level skill capes. Ah, yes. Can I buy a skill cape? Seems reasonable. Sweet. Fire making cape. Heck yeah. Look at that. That's better than a fire cape, dude. Oh my goodness. So the reason we've got ourselves a fire making cape trimmed is because we'll be killing the giant mole. Let's jump cut to me hitting some wild hits on mole. Molio, holy guacamoleo. Slash! 67. Second harder. Got him. That was a solid, 30-second kill. And mole spawns in like 6 seconds, so it's probably not even worth like hopping. Go and do this for half an hour, and I'll get right back to you. Nice solid 0. 88. Look, I have slaves to bring me food. Thank you, slaves. Oh my goodness, a 94. That's the highest I've hit this entire time. Well, half an hour is just up right now. 31 kills. Damn, that's pretty good. Alright, let me get out the cost monies. So half an hour supply cost was 133k. We can also add 6k for the Darrock repair cost for half an hour of it. So we'll say 140k total cost for half an hour. And then we add this. So we've got here 642, take away 140k cost equals 502k profit, meaning 1 mil an hour, just about, somewhat, pretty much. So yeah, mole is 1 mil an hour. Pretty solid. You get a cute little pet. Hold on, have I got the pet in here? There he is. Look how cute he is. Isn't he just beautiful? Oh, I'm gonna use him for the rest of the video. So 1 mil an hour and a chance at a really cute little pet. Anyway, in honor of the honorable mentions, I'm going to dress in the best medium gear setup, medium level setup I can think of, because the last money making method doesn't really require like a gear really, but we'll get to that. Hold up. Now, what do we think of this? Isn't this the best gear setup you've seen in your entire life? Granite body, dragon legs, dragon boots, Neot's helm, obby cape, a dragon square shield with an ornament kit, a D-simmy, and a combat bracelet. And just in case we need to flex on the noobs, because we're pretending to be medium level, but in fact we are max. So I've got the rune med and assembler cape, which I think looks better than the obsidian cape. I don't know, we'll rock both of the styles. What can I do in this gear and with a games necklace for 11 mil an hour? How the heck am I gonna do that? Whoa. Let's find out. Damn, I've been informed you can't actually take pets into the Barbarian Assault Arena, so I've got to go and dump. Bye, Mr. Mole. Okie dokie, so if you haven't guessed, we are doing Barbarian Assault, but how can you do Barbarian Assault and make 11 mil an hour? Now, before I unveil all, let's go through some honorable mentions of moneymakers that didn't quite make the cut, either because there were similar methods or I've already done videos on them. So, Vorkath, but with a blowpipe. So, Vorkath with a blowpipe, you just need Void and a blowpipe, so it's pretty low cost and it's at least 2 mil an hour. Or if you can afford a Dragon Hunter Lance or Crossbow, it's up to 3.5 mil an hour. And Vorkath, I've done a standalone video on him, and he was in my previous video being best high level moneymakers, so you can go check that out if you want. Link in the description for all of these videos I'm about to mention. Now, Eclectic Implings, this was in my high level video too, but being med level, it will just take you slightly longer to do the clue scroll since you don't have all the teleports unlocked. Otherwise, it's still pretty damn decent, like at least 1.5 mil an hour on average. The Alchemical Hydra, now it does require level 95 Slayer, but you can easily kill him with a blowpipe if you have 95 Slayer. I was meant to put him in my high level money making video, but he didn't quite make the cut. But he is at least 2 mil an hour, even more so if you're higher level, and I have made a previous video on the Alchemical Hydra, which you can check out. So those are the honorable mentions, and now the final method that I promised. We are in the BA Services clan chat. Now, what is BA Services? BA Services sells, well, Barbarian Assault services. So say you want a fighter torso, or you want level 5 and all rolls for the diary, you would pay these guys to carry you through multiple queens or multiple sets of 10 waves to get you the points as fast as possible. And if you're a rank and you're fully queued up, as in you have customers waiting, you can make up to 11 mil an hour. But I did ask a rank and he said it'd be more realistic that you'd be earning between 7 and 11 mil an hour. So you could technically do this at really low level, you just need to be really good at Barbarian Assault. And if you're interested, you can join their clan chat to ask for more information. But now, they've agreed to let me come along on a run to see how they do it so heckin' fast. Hello team, do you like my gear? You look like a beast. Oh, thanks man. Have any questions? What is life? Look at this monkey backpack, that looks so cool. I shoot runners, pew pew. Sounds great. I'm gonna be the best leech there was. Alright, let's slap that timer on. So let me call poison meat for those boys. There you go. So I've just turned the stopwatch on just so you can see how long they actually take for the full 10 waves. They said it will take between 12 and 15 minutes. So if they go super duper fast, I guess it will take them 12 minutes. Dude, apparently these eggs are worth 60 mil. I think that's a lie. Oh my goodness, what? That wasn't even 30 seconds. Oh my goodness, we're in. Oh, it's too fast, dude. It's too fast. It's legit. We were just in, and then we just appeared. I mean, we were out, and then we just appeared right back in. What the heck? This is ridiculous. Okay, so 32 seconds in. I mean, like, I didn't even get a chance to fire the eggies. I'm pretty sure if I have an interface open while they're trying to end the wave, I think it will delay the wave. So I'll only fire a cannon if there's actually eggs in the basket. Wormy worms. I don't see no eggies in the basket yet. So the fun thing about Barbarian Assault is, there we go. The waves work on 6-second cycles. For example, a wave can end 36 seconds in, but if you take 37 seconds to kill everything, then you have to wait until 42 seconds in until the wave ends. So a 1-second delay isn't actually a 1-second delay. It can be up to a 6-second delay. So yeah, fun fact. Poison wormies. Oops, not meat wormies. I called the wrong thing. Oh no, I've messed everything up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's too fast. Let's go to the east cannon. Let's switch it up a bit. These things look so creepy. When I was younger, dude, these penance healers, they look creepy with their one eye and their massive heckin' mouths. Dude, how do you do this so fast? With these things, I would always misclick the meat, and I wouldn't use the meat on them properly, and I would misclick and then get penalties for not using the right meat. Look how fast he can. He's just pew pew. There's no eggies, so I can't use anything yet. Oh, there's one healer down here. Oh, he's dead. Okay, I'm just leeching defense, dude. Dude, that's so cool. It kills all of them at once. Then he doesn't have to fix it. Look at that. Perfect. Where are the attackers at, dude? There's a penance fighter right here. Oh, that was beautiful. Got 4 all at once. Wait, shoot the healers. Pew pew. I was helpful, dude. I shot the penance healer. This is Queen Wave. Where's the penance queen? I'm just gonna follow the other defender. Pew pew. Alright, they said no, I shouldn't do anything. I can do that easy. Have they just done it already? Wait, what? Wait, what? Did they just do it? Oh my goodness. What the heck? Oh, pause the timer. 12 minutes. 45 seconds. Oh my goodness. I don't know how you made the egg so fast. That first wave, dude, it was a 32-second wave. We were in and then out and then straight back in. I was like, you what, mate? So yeah, if you can do a queen in like between 12-15 minutes, you can become a rank in BA services. So if you want to know more info about that, join their clan chat and ask a rank, and they will happily give you some more information. And yeah, so these guys can make up to 11 mil an hour because they're like skilled. Take care now. Love you all. Let me just end this video at Castle Wars because Castle Wars is chill. So this video is actually really hard to plan out because there's just so many damn methods for being medium level. But like I said, I went for methods that required gear that cost less than 20 mil and were mostly money makers that I hadn't made videos on before. Neither have I mentioned them in previous videos. If you don't like any of the methods in this video, you can go watch best high level money makers, the last video I did, and all of those money makers in there, if you're medium level, you can probably do them. You just won't get as much money doing them because you'll just do them slightly slower. I think that's everything I wanted to say. Not this weekend, but next weekend I am in France, so I will hopefully have a video out for you next Friday as well, but if not, just know that I'm in France. Another honorable mention that I didn't mention until now because I just did a video on it not so long ago is Barrows. Medium level setup is basically you trident everything and you blow pipe a rim. Otherwise, there are so many methods for medium levels, it's actually insane. So I hope you found this video informative. I sure did enjoy rediscovering these old methods. Crew exited the room. Oh look, I just got the UI back for Byron Assault. Bug. Join my clan chat if you'd like. Say hello to YouTube's children. I have done a full video on Vetion and Venenatis with the wilderness weapons for their thorough GB an hour. Both of them are very decent, over 2 mil an hour, I believe. Everything that I've mentioned and I have a video on, I will have a link to that video in the description, so be sure to check those out because they go very much in depth in those methods. I hope you enjoyed watching once again, and I think I've said everything. Thank you for watching my videos. For closing in on 90k subs, we might have even hit it by now. Here's to 100k, that would be pretty sweet, huh? Anyway, thank you guys for watching very much, appreciate it lots. I will see you in the next video.